So, more tweaking and chugging around and doing stuff, and I think I've got it pretty much where I want it to be. This is a nice cruising speed, nice cruising amplitude. I have it set to gain just a little bit in this position, which is kind of how I like them set. I'd rather have it be a teeny bit fast and a little bit slow, but I think it's going to be quite accurate. It's amazing, you know. It's just you think a 7002 should not be so dreadfully involved, but then you have that wild card, water, and it can do a crazy number. Yeah, you see, nice numbers, nice numbers. And all of a sudden we go from some water-soaked quasi-wreck to an actual timepiece. Just like that with its original handset. Super cool. Okay, let's break and talk a little bit more, okay? Whew. Well, an involved process. You know, I keep saying it, but water does just crazy things to a watch. And people, you know, they say, oh, well, I had an email today from a guy, hey, I'd really like to pick up something like this that you might have. Can I go swimming in the pool with it? I'm like, well, yes, but it's, you know, I don't test for water resistance. Mostly, well, for a few reasons, but one of the main reasons is that if I give the okay, if I say, hey, something's water resistant, then people are going to be more likely to take risks with it. And going into water with a vintage watch, it's kind of like Russian roulette, and unfortunately, at some point, the watch is going to lose, and then we're going to get into a situation like this. You know, I have a few of these brown lume dials loose, but the vast majority of them, you know, I don't think many of this particular configuration were made, and a lot of them are gone. This one was nearly gone. If it wasn't for the fact of the kind of damage that this had, stopped it from running, and it had the kind of owner that instead of throwing it away or whatever, put it in a drawer, this one would not have survived either. I'm just not a fan of taking this kind of risk. If you need a waterproof watch, you know, G-Shocks exist for a reason. They're bulletproof. I know it's a nice idea to say, hey, I've got this vintage diver and I put it through its paces, and some people do that. I've had people comment, I take my 6105 8000 into the ocean. Okay, then, well, it's yours and you can do what you like, but I'm not in favor of it. But that's me. I'm a worrywart. So this project, though, it did come out well. We don't see them like this very often. I certainly don't. I don't think I've actually ever seen this particular combination personally. It's one of the reasons why I went for that watch auction, because I could see what it was. But you know, it's anything like that. You know, even with as good a seller as Ramon is, you know, the part of the world where he comes from, you know, can be hard on watches because of the humidity and all kinds of other stuff. And it can be tough, but this one was a lucky survivor, and it came here, and it's back to life. It's back to life. I'm very happy with it. So thank you for watching this long series. I had a question, by the way. Somebody said, well, hey, I want to know your background. How did you get into doing what you're doing? I think I've told that story a number of times, and I don't want to bore people with it. But if you are curious about that, there's an old interview with me on Worn and Wound. So if you Google Spencer Klein, Worn and Wound, you will find the interview. I mean, there are people, from the outside, this probably looks like, you know, I just get to have tremendous fun all day long, and it's just great and wonderful. The business is only a success, and I have only been able to move forward to this level because I'm a sort of an obsessive person. And so this is, I mean, the crazy thing about having your own business is you never get any time off. I haven't had a vacation in almost 2 years, and it's just the way that it goes. So, and I'm always working. I'm always searching for stuff. I'm always looking for stuff. I'm always researching. If I have a downtime, I read Seiko servicing guides because I think they're very interesting. I think they're informative, and there's so much to know. There are always things that I need to get refreshers on all the time. And so, yeah, it is a lot of fun if you have the right kind of mind for it, and if you dig this kind of thing. I love this stuff. I would do it if I would, well, obviously I do it at night. We put the kids to bed and do all that other kind of stuff, and chances are I'll end up back at the bench because I really love what I do. But I think I'm unusual. I don't know that everybody would have the dedication to do it as much as I did. And I'm not saying I'm some great guy or anything else like that. I'm just saying it's a, to do things, to do the right things for watches, to do them consistently, takes a lot of application of time. Oh, and that is one point actually I wanted to make, doing the right thing for the watch. The reason I decided to go with the genuine correct late 7002 handset, the new ones, rather than using the original handsets to this watch, the right thing for the watch really would have been to use this handset. The other handset, it's original to the watch, but it has damage and it sort of detracts from how the watch looks. And it's, as proud as I am of my Vintalume, it doesn't beat original. It just doesn't. And so this ends all speculation about what this might have looked like when it was new, because this is what it looked like when it was new. This is the handset that would have gone on this watch, and I was just extraordinarily lucky that I happened to have this set. And so that's really about it. So thank you so much for watching this whole series. I really enjoyed doing this. I hope Sebastian got the door open. He knows how to open doorknobs now. Okay, Sebastian, thank you so much. Catch up with me next time.